Hello, hello, hello. We are back. Scrapbusting with Gail and Melina. Fun little collage projects this week. Lots of collaging. I've been watching both of them, and I think I've said this before. I've been watching both of them for years, and I never really noticed how much both of them collage. I mean, it seems to be their thing. So first on deck is I have Gail. And what she used is book page and random strips of scrap paper, and then decorated it with other stuff. So pull these. It's like because these are going into my idea book. I'm like, I'm going to use the yellows because I'm not a big fan of yellow. My nose is driving me crazy today. Okay, so book page. Now, this is where it's handy to have to use a good place to use your brittle papers, the ones that tear, when you fold them, because you're going to be layering it up. So you're going to fold this. You can fold your book page in 3 directions. Okay. Now, I'm not going to be able to show you the finished product on these because the final step is sewing around the whole thing. And I'm not going to dig my sewing machine out. Go around and ink all these edges. All the edges, all the folds. The folds are so much easier to do than the single. The single pages, Come down here, do this one, do this one. To be careful because these 2 pages are very delicate. So they're wanting to tear on me. This one and this one. I'm going to leave that edge because it's got its natural coloring there. Okay. Put that down there. Like, okay. Once you have that all inked, then you have your strips of paper, and you want them to be thinner than these because they're going to go down the center. And then ink. Ink all the edges. This is going to go right about there. Okay. My glue going yet? No, it is not. Oops. Needed one pin there. There we go. Gotta get the little dried plug out. Put my sticker pins back. Lose them. Okay. Now, I'm going to glue these down. Doesn't have to be glued like massively because, again, you're going to be... I will be going back and sewing them. You don't have to, per se, but it does add a lot. A lot to the finished product. And you want to try to line up with one of the straight edges. You know, straight edge of the page, not the folded edge of the page. So there's that one. Again, this is the straight edge of the page. I'm tearing toward me because I want that white edge there. If you want it to, if you don't want that white edge to show, you would tear away from you. So like if you want your edge to look like this versus like this. So if you want it to look like this and not have this white edge there, you would tear it away from you. And that gives you the edge without the white. Personally, I like the white because I think it gives, it lends itself a lot better to picking up the ink. Put that off to the side. This strip, you do kind of want it to be glued down as best, you want to try to get the sides and everything caught in there and glued down. Otherwise, you have to, really get on there and catch those edges when you're sewing it. Oops, wrong way. This direction. Whereas this part, not so much, because you're going to catch most of it in the sewing. You know what I mean? You're not going to catch, instinctively, you're not going to catch a lot of that center strip. Whereas by the nature of the sewing, you will catch a lot of the edges and the flaps of this. Again, tearing toward me because I want that white. I don't want that much white though. And that's a difference between walking it like this versus tearing it. If you only want a smidgen, little peekaboos of the white, you'll tear it a little bit at a time. I should have made that whiter. This is a whiter one. And it's funny because both Gail and Melina did tearing stuff like this week as well. Or last week, I should say. my ink for a little bit. Throw all my little scrappies away. And then again, this is one of the straight lines of the book. Add these to my scraps for later. Now, to these, then we're going to pull in some sort of embellishment. Gail used stickers, which I do have a ton of out. But I don't know if I'm going to like any of these particular ones on here. That, and I don't know if any of them are actually going to be big enough. I might have to pause to blow my nose. Driving me lip bonkers. Okay. Those. I have these. Ugh. And it's funny when Gail pulled her flower stickers out. I'm like, hey, I have those flowers. I have those stickers. Okay, so I like that one. These flowers are clear. They're very pale, but up against that yellow, you can really see them. Do I want to do flowers on this one? I don't mind that one. That one's too big for up there. It takes up a lot of space. The yellow blends too much. I think do I want that one or do I want this one? I want this one. Set these off to the side over here. I have random Pardon me for a second. I'm blowing my nose. Hey. I like the little bow there. Again, broke into my stack of stickers here. Just kind of looking into my blues here. What does that say? Feelings gone away. Interesting. Maybe we'll go with this one instead. Going to center that a little better. Put a sticker on top of a sticker. Okay. I will say most of these I have no idea what they say. Like a lot of these little frames have little tiny words in them. I don't know what they say. What color butterfly do we want there? I just feel like I want a blue one. Let's see. I'm going to mute you again for just a sec. Hey. Oh, I like that one right there. Finally getting through some of my stickers. These ones are nice because they peel off the back. Whereas these ones, I have to peel the back off of them. Again, I use a pin. It's the technique that works best for me. Just angle it, get that pin in between the sticker and the back. And stick the sticker down. This one, same thing. These ones peel off the back. I don't even have to cut these off, the little square sheets, if I don't want to. I just find that it's easier for me to do it that way because then I can kind of like, make the little collage and see how they're going to look, which for me is kind of a necessity. I'll put this little newspaper print butterfly right there. Okay. And then this one. One sticker down. I love this cute little bow. Take the bow. Put it right there. Put my pin back. I see what I'm doing anyway. Oh, the optical is there, man. I'm trying to put it straight up and down, but putting it up against an angled paper. I like the blue and green because it kind of brings the blue and the green together. Okay. Now, you can continue embellishing if you choose, if you wanted to, adding more stuff. For me, this is done. And this is the point that I would then take this to my sewing machine. And what you're going to do is with a single straight stitch, you're going to go around and not worrying about going straight. Just do I want to drag my sewing machine out? Can I drag my sewing machine out without causing too much of a problem? Yeah, there's no way I can there's no way. So I will sew these off camera, and then or maybe I won't. I don't know. So these are, you can glue them on here, here, and here. Make it as a tuck. You could glue it on solid as a page decoration. You could sew it or glue it on here and here, and it's a belly band. And as you can see, the longer your paper is, the taller your item is going to be. I should have trimmed this off a little bit before. I should have looked to make sure it was going to fit in the book. So you could do it as like I said, as a page edging, glue the whole thing down. You could glue here, here, and here, and this be a tuck spot. Or you can glue it dead center and it be a belly band. Choice is yours. I'm going to go ahead and put these all in the book if I can. Because again, I specifically chose to use my yellow. Because it was going into my idea book. So then this becomes a belly band. See if I can find a spot where I can do a page edging without it interfering. Not really, is there? This is week 15 of Gales. Like, I hate to do it on other pages because I don't know what the next weeks are going to bring. Okay, this one I'm gluing on the 3 sides. I'm going to glue this along this edge. And we're going to hope that week 17 is something I can tuck under there. Got glue on the overhang there. And I will sew this one and we'll show you what it looks like later. Garbage. Clean up my mess as I go. So then again, this becomes a tuck spot. Oops. A tuck spot that I almost glued closed. Get the glue off the back of there. So I have a tuck spot. We'll see what happens on week 17. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully it's something I can tuck under there. But so that's how you can use it. I could glue the whole thing down, like I accidentally almost did. Like glue all these flaps and glue it straight down to the page so that you don't have this space underneath, and then it's just a decoration on the edge of your page. Glue it on the 3 sides, tuck spot, or top and bottom for a belly band. Cute little things. Okay, now we're going to move on to, so that was Gail Agustinelli's. Now we're going to move on to Melina Pylance. So she started out with coffee stained paper. I have this bubble painted paper that me and my granddaughters and I did a while back. Index cards can have lines or not. These are out of my old school book, so it's got the holes punched in them obviously that's optional as well. Back in my school days where I was using index cards for making study cards. I glue this onto the max. Sticker backing. I am doing 4 of these, and that's just, you know, I was gonna say just so that I'm not wasting the paper, but I'm not really going to be wasting the paper, am I? It will get used one way or the other. So we'll go over there. Now these are low quality index cards. They're very flimsy. They will stiffen up a little as the glue dries, but not a ton. So just kind of keep that in mind. These are going to be journaling cards. So if you want them to be thicker, you may have to go ahead and back them. Get my sticker piles out of the way here. Or in the way, depending on how you want to look at it. And then to the top of this, we're going to add, I don't know if I want to do this orange right off the bat. Ink the edges. You don't have to worry about inking the side edges because you're going to be trimming that down once you get it glued anyway. And then I have this. So kind of 2 different ways that you can do this. You can layer them so that they are one on top of each other, like I'm going to be doing with this one. Layered like so. Or go like this, put this down the center. Followed by something skinnier. To go down the center. I don't know which way these go. Ding ding on that way. Let's trim these edges. Oh, I had the card upside down anyway, so I don't know. Me and music notes. I don't know how to read sheet music, so once I take off anything that tells me which way is up, I don't know which way is up. Put those little strips away. Oops. Get my stamps out here. I don't have too many stamp sets on my desk right now. Oh. Bring those. Stick, dang it. Stick to the plastic, not to me. What's not in my stamps, which means it's got to be lost on this table somewhere, is my big numbers. Just stamping some background stuff. Perfection. How about a cluster O numbers? Oh, got a glue a little better there. You're gonna call that good. Cut this one in half. Half on one, half on the other. These are too big. Okay. I like that one. Okay. I don't have to glue that down because the sticker is going to hold it. Very subtle little sticker there. I don't usually have problems with these stickers, but this one was not cooperating with me. No. Oop. That was not the back of the sticker. That was the front of the sticker. Oops. Yeah. We have all these little stickers. And I'm going to hang off the edge some because I'm going to trim them. I like that one. I'm going to leave that one alone. I have a feeling I'm going to have to do another library pocket though. So don't think I have anything to put these in. Right. And I think put a butterfly on this one. Trim those off. Get all my stickers put away here. They don't slide very well either on this silicone mat. I almost want to put like think I like her the best, but where will that cut her off? Oh, that's not too bad. Get those put away. Okay. Because this is going on plastic, I am definitely going to put some extra glue there. Now, if I was doing this in a journal I was selling, I would have used glue under all of these stickers, just because they're stickers, and I don't want things to fall out of a journal after I sell it. So I would have glued them all down, but because they're going into my idea book, I didn't worry too much about it. But I did definitely want to glue that down since it's going over the plastic. Taking all my little sticker backs here. And there we have 2 little journal cards. Which again, I'm going to have to create a pocket. All my little charms are flopping everywhere. So again, as a reminder, fold in the sides. You're going to trim angle and then the longest side. And I put glue on the flaps. Fold it up, flip it, and fold those flaps around to the back and glue them down. And the quick little library pocket. And again, if this was going into a journal I was selling, I would use a thicker paper. I would reinforce it. Because that is very thin paper. for the journaling tags. Again, that's week 15 of Scrapbusting with Gail and Melina. Let me get the pictures. For the thumbnail. Oh, give me just a second. Oh, nope. Nope, not studio. What's going on here? That and ta-da. All right. And so with that, we have completed week 15 of Scrapbusting with Gail and Melina. Do all those YouTubey things, the likes, the subscribes, hit that notification bell. That way you know when all of my videos are dropping. And stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in, and we will talk to you later. Bye.